sports arena in Vancouver. It's the 60s All-Stars and the 80s All-Stars. Hi, I'm Marv Albin, along with the czar, Mike Fratello, and we're ready for the player introduction.
Starting at forward, Bill Russell. Starting at guard, Lenny Wilkins. Starting at the other forward, Elgin Baylor. Starting at the other guard, Oscar Robertson. Starting at center, Wilt Chamberlain. The coach, the 60s coach.
The 80s team gains possession and heads up the floor. Robertson with the pressure, can't hit for two.
When you as the shooter think you have an open shot and then all of a sudden you see a guy coming at you for the block, that can really affect your rhythm, and that's why the miss.
The defender not giving up any good looks. Abdul-Jabbar commits the foul, his first.
Team foul.
Misses his first. Chamberlain gets one of two. Drexler bothered by Wilkins. Can't make the long two. Wilkins picked up by Abdul-Jabbar. Johnson with a nice block.
He stayed with his man and read the play perfectly. Great block.
Swatted by Chamberlain.
He read the other player perfectly and got the rejection.
That was a spectacular defensive play. Robertson working from the middle. Drexler with a tight defense. Here's Robertson, the strong finish.
The isolation play was executed to perfection. Great job finishing the play.
The pass played perfectly by Wilkins.
Wilkins pressured the ball and caused that turnover, Mark.
He looks very focused right now defensively. Brings it up court. Bird with the notion to fire. Johnson with the delivery. Some patience being shown by the 60s team. Three to get it off. Baylor down to two. Jumpers off the mark. The 80s All-Stars will be looking to hit from the outside if the other team tries to run their zone defense.
They're an excellent perimeter team. Running a zone could be a big mistake.
Chamberlain denies the shot. The 60s All-Stars have a 5-point lead. Bird with defenders all over. It drops. Russell with quite a play.
He read his man perfectly, Mark. They did a tremendous job of converting a difficult play. Great pass and finish on the alley-oop.
Setting it up. Hard-nosed defense being played by Chamberlain. Pulling up, 10 seconds showing on the shot clock. He was able to hit with a man in his face. A nice shot by Irving. Drexler steals the pass.
He was showcasing his quickness there. 1 minute the passing lane was open. The next minute, he's there to pick it off.
At the basket.
Marvin, let's watch that one again.
Wilt Chamberlain. That's his first personal. Team foul number 1.
Bird was hit on the attempt and is sent to the line. Rims out. Bird hits 1 of 2 from the line. What a move! Elgin Baylor. The 80s All-Stars did not look very organized defensively on that possession.
A defensive rotation could have prevented that basket.
A terrific interception by Wilkins. Robertson on the pull-up. Yes! That is a matchup we'll keep an eye on in this one.
It's a mismatch there, Marv. Anytime they play that defender on him, he's going to come away with the basket.
Johnson surrounded, hits the two, released it in time, avoiding the block.
The look on his face, Marv, I think even he was a little surprised he got that shot off cleanly.
Here's Russell. The 60s All-Stars have a 6-point lead. He puts one up, batted away by Chamberlain.
That was an outstanding block, Marv. He definitely has his moments on defense.
Smothered by Irving. Knocked away by Abdul-Jabbar. Yes!
Drexler gets the bucket with the defense right in his face. What a shot.
Chamberlain's foul and it'll be charged to Abdul-Jabbar. First shot is good.
Number 2.
Chamberlain sinks them both. Malone enters the game for the first time tonight for the 80s All-Star. Malone working on his defender. Johnson with the jump shot. The 80s All-Stars trail by 4. Baylor is met by Irving. The 60s All-Stars keeping the defense moving.
Interception. Beautiful play. He saw that pass all the way and stole it.
Wilkins with the nice defensive play.
The quick hands to strip the ball and run it back the other way.
Number 24, Sam Jones.
Can't get it to drop.
Wilkins extended himself there to force him into the difficult shot.
Clock's at 4. From down low, the hook shot's no good. Malone played solid defense down low and forced the opposition into a tough shot. The 60s All-Stars are playing right up on their men. The 60s All-Stars continue to rotate and stay in front of their opponent. Jones up on the shooter. Irving is fouled on the shot and heads to the line to shoot 2. Makes the first. He makes them both. Irving entering the game for the 80s All-Star.
George Gervin.
Wilkins with the shot. The 60s All-Stars go up by 4. Setting it up on the left. Reed contests the shot. Doesn't fall from the left of the circle. The loose ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the 80s All-Stars.
Number 32, Kevin McHale.
5 on the shot clock, 4 on the clock.
Turnover. He comes away with that pass.
Some clock being used by the 80s All-Stars. Slapped away from behind by Russell. He elevates, a long 2, doesn't go. He brings it down. Nicely done by Wilkins. The 80s All-Stars are really struggling today with turnovers. Oh, rejected.
Gervin with the big-time rejection.
He's making a statement defensively, Czar. That was quite a block. From the low block, jumper misses the tip-in. Cleaned up by Bird. Thomas loses him with the crossover.
Taken away. The quick hands picking his pocket. Great defensive pressure, Mark.
The other team is having a difficult time executing on offense. The feed by Reed. Russell with the block. Denies him from behind. Jones called for stepping out of bounds. Worthy coming into the game off the bench for the 80s All-Star. Counted for two. Blanketed by Lucas. Reed has to fire with the clock down to 5.
The 60s All-Stars passed it to the low post and got a tough basket in the paint.
The passing lane played by Jones. The 80s team was outnumbered in transition, and it cost them.
Every man on the floor has to make an effort to get back on defense.
He got a hand on it. The 80s All-Stars need to be more careful passing the ball.
They're lucky that pass didn't result in a turnover. Inside scoring has been a factor tonight. The bulk of their points have come from the interior.
Worthy backs him down from the post. Misses the mark on the hook. Lucas is on it. Working the ball around the court. Blocked from behind by McHale. Deflected. Only 5 to get a shot off. Worthy from up close.
They got him the ball in the low post and he was able to finish.
The 60s All-Stars take a timeout.
Magic Johnson.
Advances up court. Sets it up.
McHale anticipated that pass. They're struggling to complete passes. They need to slow down and make an effort to stop the unnecessary turnovers.
Almost stolen. 4 to shoot. 3 to shoot. Worthy clocks at 3. Can't find the hole. Brings in another rebound. Knocks it away. Out of bounds. The officials say it's last touched by the 80s All-Star. Baylor guarded by McHale. Wilkins tees it up. They've used their last foul
in the final 2 minutes.
Good on the first. The first board of the game by Johnson. Guarded tightly by Wilkins. One-hands it.
Parrish got the pass down low and did a nice job of completing the basket.
Just under 40 seconds to go in the quarter. Reed setting up down low. The two's no good. No good on the finger roll. McHale with good position. 15 seconds.
He gets it back. Nice job of playing the passing lane.
The pass played perfectly by McHale. Down to 5 on the quarter. Johnson up with the shot. Rebounded by Reed. That's the end of the first. The 60s All-Stars lead by 5.
They came out ready to play. It'll be interesting to see if they can maintain this momentum in the second quarter.
Ladies and...
Robertson sets it up near the middle. Stifling defense by Bird. Shot clock is down to 5. Russell with 4 showing. The 60s All-Stars are ahead by 7. Setting it up. Irving with no room to breathe. Gets the finger roll. With the jumper, no good for the right of the circle. Blocked from behind. Johnson contested by Wilkins. Nails the jumper. Drexler swats it away. Irving in traffic. The 80s All-Stars trail by 1. Advances up court. The ball is passed around by the 60s All-Stars. Johnson staying out in front of his man. Shot, what a play! Robertson clocks it 4. Chamberlain rejects that shot. Rejected by Irving. The 60s All-Stars are playing solid defense. Comes up with 2.
That was an excellent post-up. They got on the ball in position to score.
Layup's good.
Robertson.
Johnson defended by Wilkins. Clocks at 4. He's got this mismatch in his favor.
Look for him to use his height. Get the best of his defenders.
And a timeout taken by the 60s All-Star.
Abdul-Jabbar. 10 seconds showing on the shot clock. Robertson pulls up. Oscar Robertson.
Nobody able to come up with that loose ball. Wilkins now returning to the floor for the 60s All-Star. Here's Johnson. He drains it.
The 60s All-Stars are trying to stop them, Mark, but nothing is working.
It's tough to slow down a team that gets hot from the field. Johnson denies him. He doesn't go for the fake. Drexler in heavy traffic.
Chamberlain made a smart defensive play, Mark.
You're right, Czar. Foul is the only way to stop him from scoring. He hits both.
80s foul
with the foul. That's his first personal, first team foul.
That's his first personal team foul, number 1.
From underneath, able to finger roll. The 80s All-Stars should not have gone for the steal on that possession.
I agree, Marv. It cost them a basket.
Brings it up court. Johnson sets it up on the left side. Swatted from behind by Chamberlain. Hits for 2.
The 80s All-Stars recognizing the mismatch that time.
Good. The contact forced him to adjust his shot, and he couldn't make it stick. Drexler right at the basket.
Chamberlain forced him to adjust in midair, and it was enough to make that shot miss its mark. That was a nice defensive play.
Drexler checks his man tight. Great defense by Abdul-Jabbar.
The 80s All-Stars are playing with a lot of energy at the defensive end.
The pressure has made things very difficult for the other team. Jumpers off the mark. He bothered the shooter enough to force the miss. We're seeing some nice defense by Wilkins. He puts it up, can't hit for 2. Drexler out of the crowd, comes up empty. Wilkins is definitely doing his part defensively to slow down the other team.
They're having a tough time making shots.
Drexler sends it away. Here's Wilkins, lays it in. Abdul-Jabbar from in close.
Number 6, Bill Russell. That's his first personal team foul, number 2.
The defensive foul committed by Russell. Personal foul number 1. It drops. Two for 2. Here's Chamberlain. A difficult shot that time.
He did a nice job of avoiding the block. Kept his eye on the rim, followed through, and got it in.
Baylor came up with a lazy pass. Wilkins from close range. Wilkins is fouled, and he's being sent to the line.
Team foul,
It's
number
good.
2.
He hits both. He sets up on the left side. Blocked by Chamberlain. Drexler with an airtight defensive effort. Chamberlain's going to work. Flushes it down. Wilt Chamberlain.
Great job moving the ball on offense and finding the open man in the post.
Gets 2 with the finger roll. He changes to the rejection. Wilt Chamberlain.
That was great anticipation, Mark.
I agree. An impressive defensive read by Drexler. Sent away by Chamberlain. Wilkins tries the jumper. Johnson gets called for the foul and picks up his 3rd. Wilkins can't hit his first. He misses both. Timeout is called, and it's taken by the 80s team.
Number 19, Willis Reed.
Hits the 2. Reed bringing it up court. Drexler with the interception. Great effort on the defensive end.
He managed to disrupt the other team's offensive flow.
Drops the long two. Reed stepped out of bounds. Wilkins returns to the floor for the 60s All-Star. Thomas working from the right side.
Here's that play one more time.
The shot erased by McHale. Thomas working from the middle. Drexler with the jumper. The two's no good.
Reed was able to contest that shot and force the miss. We're seeing some nice defense from him right now.
Denied by Irving. Setting it up. Thomas with no one around him. Drexler with the setup. Rejected from behind. Swatted by McHale. Robertson is man with nowhere to go. Lays it up for two.
Thomas is showing us a great example of smart basketball. He knew the double team was coming, and he got rid of the ball before they took his passing options away. A nice assist that time.
Wilkins puts it up, counted for two.
Again, a difficult pass is intercepted by the other team. They need to learn from their mistakes and cut down on the careless turnovers.
The 80s All-Stars doing a nice job of keeping between the rim and their opponent. Here's Robertson, puts down the one-hander. Abdul-Jabbar with it on the right side. Drexler fires. The two's no good. He comes up with it.
80s foul to number 33.
They have no more fouls to give.
Third personal. Team
First shot is good.
The 80s All-Stars are at the limit.
He makes them both. The 80s All-Stars, with the momentum against them, are going to shake things up a bit. Thomas with the help. He won't be denied. The 60s All-Stars with nice ball movement. He doesn't bite on the fake. Shot clock's at 5. 4 to shoot. Robertson has to fire. Jumper's good. Thomas handling. The pass stolen by Baylor. They continue to throw bad passes that result in turnovers.
It's tough to win games when you don't take care of the basketball.
Irvin elevates, drains the long two.
Thomas is doing a nice job of finding the open player for the assist.
Robertson is feeling it. He's hit 3 in a row.
They should keep feeding him the ball to see how long they can ride his hot streak.
Off the mark.
There's time for them to run a quick play to free up a man for a shot and still get another possession out of this.
Thomas gives him no room. No good. He skies for the rebound. McHale is backing down his defender at the basket. It doesn't drop for him. He got hit on that play, made the adjustment to get it off, and it just did not fall. 14 seconds showing on the clock. Russell closely guarded off the mark from the post. Malone with a weak foul that was not the result he was looking for.
Team foul, number 5. The 80s All-Stars are now in the penalty. To the line, shooting one.
Chamberlain wasn't able to take advantage of a three-point play opportunity. With the pull-up, Russell with the rebound. And on that note, the second quarter is finished. The 60s All-Stars lead by 1. Here are the key players at the half.
EA Sports. Yeah. Carolina. What's right?
Brings it up court. He crosses over. Robertson tries for the angle. Bird is whistled for the foul, his second personal. He gets it to fall. Robertson makes both free throws. He doesn't go for the fake. A flurry of passes by the 80s team. Pulling up, hits for 2. Robertson getting inside position. Robertson is fouled on the shot, and he is sent to the line. Doesn't fall. Robertson makes 1 of 2. Drexler gets it off, can't hit for 2. Well, they're doing a terrific job right now on the defensive board.
They're really hustling and getting to every loose ball.
Bird with the solid defensive effort.
He did a very good job of staying with his man and challenging the shot.
Drexler being guarded closely, and we're all even. Wilkins with the ball. Robertson at the basket. The defensive foul committed by Malone. That's his third personal. Makes the first. Robertson gets them both. Thomas with the notion to fire, hits the 2. Wilkins, not a lot of space, comes up with 2.
That was an impressive play. The ball handler called for the isolation and beat his defender.
We are all tied up, going over the top of the bigger defender that time.
He challenged him that time and came up with the basket. Sometimes that's what you have to do against a defender who's bigger than you. You can't be tentative. Be aggressive. Go at the defense. Take chances.
A terrific interception by Malone.
He jumped into the passing lane.
Rejected from behind. Bill Russell. Backs him down. Missed the layup. The board by Malone. Nicely done by Chamberlain. Baylor, played by Irving.
Good pressure D to force that turnover. Great defensive pressure, Mark.
That was a terrific steal by Malone. Thomas rises up, counted for 2. sets it up. The 60s All-Stars moving the ball around the offensive end.
Chamberlain was hit on the play and is able to drain it anyway. A great job of adjusting his shot for the bucket.
Irving, little room to move, can't find the hole. Robertson sets it up near the top.
80s foul to number 33.
Bird gets called for the foul and picks up his third.
Robertson
misses his first.
The 80s All-Stars are at the limit.
Missed them both. Controls another rebound. Batted away by Chamberlain. Bird at the rim. From in clip the tip.
Great timing on that basketball.
Wilkins tees it up, and the score is tied. The 80s team could have prevented that basket.
The defense should have rotated to pick up the man with the ball.
Bird working the post, and it's good.
He worked to get good post position, received the pass, and did a nice job of finishing inside.
Baylor stepped on the line. Johnson heads it off the bench for the 80s All-Star.
Magic Johnson.
Abdul-Jabbar from point-blank range.
Abdul-Jabbar.
Wilkins with his foot over the line. Johnson on the left side. The 80s All-Stars working it around. Clock's at 2. Can't get it to drop.
A solid effort at the defensive end.
Terrific defensive pressure by Russell. Sent back by Drexler. Russell with the jump shot comes up empty. Irving chases it down, setting it up on the left. Drexler with the assist, makes the turnaround.
Johnson able to avoid the block and drain that shot. What a play.
Head-on defense being played by Drexler.
Interception. Beautiful play. He saw that pass all the way and stole it.
Russell with the foul. That's his second personal. First team foul.
Russell into the game for the 80s. Number 44, George Gervin.
Drexler with defenders all over. Robertson with the foul. That's his first personal, second team foul. It's good. Drexler sinks them both. Hits for 2.
This type of play should help them even the score or take the lead. They've done a nice job of battling to stay in the game.
Knocked away by Russell. With the shot, misses from the post, gets the tip.
Bill Russell.
Irvin from up close.
Chamberlain made the right decision, Mark. He made sure the offensive player didn't get an easy basket.
Irvin draws the foul and goes to the line for 2. Good on the first. Russell able to chase it down. Abdul-Jabbar is called for the foul, and that'll be his 4th.
Abdul-Jabbar. That's That's his fourth personal.
Chamberlain off on the first attempt. Couldn't get either a fall. The 80s All-Stars looking to set something up. They call a timeout. Great ball movement. Down to 3. He puts one up. Driven, forced to hurry by Baylor. Baylor being played by Gervin. Intercepted by Johnson. Rejected by Russell. Wilkins with a step outside the line. The 80s All-Stars are ahead by 9. Wilkins right at the basket. Couldn't get it to fall. He got hit. Had to change it up, and it just would not go. Shot clock showing 4. Sends it back. Bill Russell. Ten-second showing on the shot clock. Reed surrounded.
To number 00.
Parrish commits the foul, his first.
Shooting 2. Willis Reed.
First shot is good. Reed makes both free throws. McHale is coming off the bench for the 80s All-Star. Robertson with the nice steal.
His man exposed the ball, trying to set up for the first step, and he stripped him of it with his quick hands.
Good move by Wilkins. It's good, and he heads to the line.
Johnson made a very poor defensive play. If you're going to foul, you have to make sure the offensive player doesn't complete the basket.
The 60s All-Stars, Lenny
Wilkins comes away with a three-point play. Thomas is checking in off the bench for the 80s All-Star. McHale gets inside.
19, Willis Reed. That's his first personal team foul. Number 4, the 60s All-Star.
McHale was hit on the attempt and is sent to the line. Makes the first.
The 60s team continues to do a very good job of crashing the boards at the defensive end.
The 60s All-Stars trail by 3. The pass played perfectly by Reed. Blocked by Parrish. The shot. Drexler challenged by Robertson. Gets his hands on another rebound. Robertson bringing it up
2
court.
minutes left in the third quarter.
Drexler steals a pass.
Advances up court. Finger rolls it for 2.
Isaiah Thomas.
From the paint, it drops. Gervin with no room to breathe. It doesn't go.
Wilkins covered by Thomas. Lays it home.
Wilkins showing some nice passing on that play. He gave it to him right where he needed it to score.
Gervin elevates and shoots. He can't get the tipper. Lucas rebounds the miss. Parrish sends it back.
Drexler is shooting under 35% from the field.
About 40 seconds left in the quarter. He shoots. It's good for the top of the circle. And a timeout is used by the 80s team.
Wilt Chamberlain.
From the low block, sinks the jumper. Less than 24 now, the shot clock is turned off. 12 seconds to play in the quarter. On the mark with that jumper. Brings it up court.
Wilkins playing for the pass.
3/4 of this one have been played. The 60s All-Stars trail by 1.
They still have a chance to come back and win this game.
They can definitely overcome this lead in the fourth quarter.
Picked off by Robertson.
He did a nice job of staying in front of his man and forcing a bad pass.
A terrific interception by Drexler. Setting it up on the right. The passing lane played by Chamberlain. Sent away by Bird. Thomas from in close.
Let's see that again from a different angle.
That's his first personal. Team foul. Number 1.
Wilkins with the foul. That's his first personal, first team foul. Good on the first. Thomas gets them both.
He did a terrific job of going at the ball handler and come up with the steal. Wilkins swipes the pass.
Advances up court. Chamberlain picked up by Malone. Chamberlain in traffic hits it off the glass. The 80s All-Stars are not getting it done, Czar. The double team came way too late.
The second player has to rotate immediately. Strips it. He pokes it away and takes it from him.
Baylor working from the middle. Robertson pulls up, hits the two. Despite his defender's efforts, he comes away with the basket.
That's not a guy who can guard him, and he knows it. Look for him to take advantage of that matchup.
Thomas in heavy traffic can't make the long two. Chamberlain pounding the defensive glass.
He's doing a terrific job of getting after the ball tonight.
With the jumper, it rattles the rim and it drops. The 80s team is struggling right now to slow down the other team.
They need to keep playing solid defense and hope that things turn around soon.
No good from the left of the circle.
Baylor is not allowing anything easy down low.
He did an outstanding job pressuring the ball.
Ten seconds to get a shot off. Finger rolls, no good. Taking their time, not rushing the shot.
Bird tries to back him down, hits it, and the foul.
This is why you never give up on a shot even when there's contact. Just throwing it up there gives you a chance for a three-point play. You've got nothing to lose.
Larry Bird.
The 80s All-Stars able to take advantage of the three-point play.
George Gervin.
Setting it up. He elevates, no good from straight away. Thomas able to grab rebound number one. Sets it up. Lays it up for two.
Let's get another look at that play.
With the pull-up, the shot erased by Bird. Greer is met by Gervin. He's right up on him. Here's Chamberlain. Wilt Chamberlain with the emphatic dunk. Chamberlain rejects it. Greer beats him with the crossover. Yes!
Greer.
Pulling up.
To number 18, Wilt
Gervin is hit on the shot and will head to the line to shoot two. It drops. 2 for 2. Abdul-Jabbar heads back in for the 80s All-Star.
Number 33, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
From the post, comes up with two.
Chamberlain made a nice move to score the bucket. He's dangerous when he gets the ball down low.
Abdul-Jabbar shooting, can't hit for two.
The 60s team continues to make it very difficult for the other team to get offensive rebounds. Turnover. He comes away with that pass.
Irving called for stepping out of bounds.
Number 32, Magic Johnson.
Chamberlain out of the crowd. The hook shot's no good. Nicely done by Jones.
Defensive foul to number 6, Julius
Chamberlain
Irving.
is fouled
That's his
and it'll be
first personal.
charged to
Team
Irving.
foul, number
He gets it to fall. He collects the rebound. Chamberlain on the rejection. Irving comes up with it.
And they run it back up court. A nice defensive stop that time, using his quick hands to get the steal.
Greer guarded by Gervin. Abdul-Jabbar with the rejection. Here's Johnson, can't find the hole. Russell soars for the rebound. Greer sets it up near the middle. He tees it up.
Greer is shooting 50% from the floor.
He used his length and forced the shooter to shoot it over him. Some good defense played by Gervin. Denied by Chamberlain. Heinsohn sets it up on the right side. A lot of different touches here. The 80s All-Stars are playing good basic defense, keeping themselves between the basket and their man. 4 to shoot. Swatted by Irving. The 80s All-Stars trail by 1. The 60s team calls for time. setting it up. The pass played perfectly by Johnson.
He's showing us some smart defense. He's so,
Oh, a great rejection. Bill Russell. He changes direction. He got hurt on that play. We could hear it from courtside. It did not sound good.
That's his 5th personal. Team foul, number 2.
After the initial contact, Abdul-Jabbar with the foul. That's his 5th personal, 2nd team foul. Greer makes 1 of 2. Malone now entering the game for the 80s All-Star. He puts one up, and we have a tie game.
Irving saw the double coming and made the great pass for the assist. Nice job of passing out of the double team.
What a move by Robertson. The spectacular dunk. Oscar Robertson sets it up. Batted away by Chamberlain. Greer from close range. Misses from close. Malone hauls in the rebound.
He's been a monster on the glass tonight.
Wilkins is finished for the game. He suffered a right leg injury and won't be coming back. That's all according to the latest update to his condition. With the jumper, counted for 2.
Greer able to shoot it over the defender.
Drexler setting it up. Can't get it to drop. Bird is fouled by Russell. Returns now for the 60s All-Star.
The 60s, number 22, Elgin Baylor.
Can't get it to fall. Robertson able to run it down. Greer advances the ball. Sent back by Malone. Johnson with the shot off the mark from the top of the circle. Bird closely guarded. Jumper's good. Greer defended by Drexler. 10 on the shot clock. Knocked away by Malone. Lays it in.
Magic Johnson.
The 60s team wants time.
All-Stars, number 24, Sam Jones.
Advances up court. Loose ball, last touch by the 80s All-Star. The 60s All-Stars are lucky that pass did not get picked off.
They've thrown a number of careless passes, Marv.
Russell with the jumper, misses the 2. He hustles it down. The pass stolen by Russell. Out of bounds, the loose ball, last touch by the 80s All-Stars. Chamberlain goes to the back down with the strong move. Yes, Wilt Chamberlain. The score is 110 to 108.
Chamberlain.
Looking to hit, rattles it in.
Chamberlain.
A long two, doesn't go. Malone at the basket, finger rolls it out.
Chamberlain with another defensive rebound. He's been very active so far.
Robertson with the ball. Backing down. Chamberlain puts it down with power. Malone could have prevented that basket with a foul.
He should have made him earn the 2 points from the line.
Intercepted by Chamberlain. Rejected by Irving. The 80s All-Stars want to talk it over. Johnson taking a look from the right side. A terrific interception by Robertson. Blocked by Irving.
80s All-Stars.
With the shot, hits from the top of the circle. Chamberlain moving inside, jumpers off the mark. Great defensive board.
He's setting up shop underneath the defensive glass, and I don't think he plans on leaving.
Gets to it from behind. The shot clock is not a factor now. Brings it up court. Robertson, played by Drexler.
Oh, that was huge. The big defensive stop there with that interception.
5 left in the game. This is for the game. And we're all even. Well, no winner after 4 quarters of play. This one will be decided in overtime. The 60s All-Stars win the opening tip and bring the ball up the court. Chamberlain launches it, one-hands it. Wilt Chamberlain. Drexler puts it up. It's good from the top of the circle.
Johnson is really seeing the court well tonight. He's doing a great job of setting up his teammates.
Drexler comes up with the ball.
He played them that time. He made them think the pass was there and then took it away. Nice steal. Greer recognized that he had to foul to stop the basket.
He made a smart play, so now the other team will have to earn 2 points from the line. Johnson is good on the first. Chased down by Robertson. Greer bringing it up court, setting it up. The two's no good.
Bird, nice job of denying the open look to force the miss.
Chamberlain blocks it. Flushes it down. Elgin Baylor.
Drexler showed a lack of aggressiveness, Marv. He should have committed the foul to stop the basket. Forces man to hit some free throws for those points.
Sent away by Chamberlain. Hits the jumper. Drexler sets it up near the middle. The near steal.
The other team is stepping up the defensive pressure. They need to be careful here.
That was close to being a turnover. Drexler making a defensive statement. Drexler up with the shot. The two's no good. They are doing an excellent job of grabbing those defensive rebounds.
This is something their team takes pride in, their hustle on the defensive boards.
Drexler on the denial. The 80s team using a timeout.
Number 24, Sam Jones.
Chamberlain picks up another foul. He is very close to fouling out.
We'll need to play some smart defense to avoid picking up another one.
The 60s All-Stars continue to be very active on the defensive board.
They're playing with a lot of desire, Marv.
Robertson being played by Drexler.
2 minutes
4 on
left
the clock.
in overtime.
3 to get it off. Comes up empty. Abdul-Jabbar able to retrieve. The shot erased by Chamberlain. He won't be denied. Oscar Robertson. Advances up court. Bird at the rim.
Larry Bird.
Ten seconds showing on the shot clock. That's a mismatch there, Czar.
Marv, the defender is going to have his hands full trying to stop his man. There's just too many ways he can score.
A turnover caused by Baylor. The 60s All-Stars on a timeout. Johnson returns it to him. We have a whistle, and a timeout is called by the 80s All-Stars. Johnson with the notion to fire, hits for two.
Timeout for the 60s.
Coming up big with that steal.
It doesn't go.
If they score, it's all tied up.
A three would give them the lead. Denied by Abdul-Jabbar. Loose ball, out of bounds. Baylor covered by Drexler. The hook doesn't go.
The 80s All-Stars have a 2-point lead. The pressure is on to seal the win.
First foul in the final
Laying out over at the
defensive
limit.
foul to number 1, Oscar Robertson. That's his second personal. We are
Drexler
now
makes
in
his
the
first.
penalty.
He hits both. No shot clock now as time winds down. Drexler with the nice block. Baylor gives the intentional and is called for a second personal.
Shooting two.
First shot is good. Irving sinks them both. "15 seconds to play in the game." Picked off by Bird. Brings it up court. They needed an extra period to decide the outcome.
The 60s All-Stars have been defeated on their home court.
A disheartening loss for their fans who were hoping for a victory.
Okay,
Here's tonight's player
your
of the
boy
game.
Ortiz is in the building. And every time I'm in a building, I mean business. So I guess that's the proper name for this track, y'all. Look, I'm not one of them dudes that y'all used to hearing. I'm one of them dudes you gon' have.